As Nigerians anticipate for the ease of COVID-19 interstate lockdown in prospect, it's expected that several persons from infected states might flow into the state. In this regard, the Delta State government has proactively come up with protocols and regulations to control socio-economic activities in curtailing the spread of COVID-19 pandemic, among which is operation of takeaway services in restaurants and bars in Ikaland. In this order, Council Chairman of Eka South and Eka North East Local Government Area, Honorable Barrister Victor Oko and Honorable Barrister Victor Eboka, in compliance with the state government directive in curbing the further spread of coronavirus, held a meeting today Wednesday, June 3rd, 2020, at about 4 p.m. at the Eka South Local Government Secretariat with stakeholders of restaurants and bars in Ikaland, DSS personnel, respective DPUs of various divisions, and COVID-19 law enforcement team in Eka South and Eka North East Local Government Area. In view to the state government protocols and regulations, the chairman, COVID-19 Compliance and Enforcement Task Force, Eka North East, Honorable Barrister Victor Eboka, delivered a communique which reads that, from henceforth, restaurants and bars, food joints commonly referred to as Mama Put, will henceforth be operating on takeaway basis with effect from 8th of June 2020. In addition, Honorable Barrister Victor Oko said the chairs should be turned over on the tables as an indication to ease compliance by their customers. He also expressed optimism that the ravaging pandemic will soon be a thing of the past. He added that compliance will be enforced squarely in both local governments without leniency, as violators will be charged to court and prosecuted. Suggestions and questions from attendees were entertained, which brought the meeting to an end. Thereafter, they took a group photograph observing social distancing precautionary measure. In an interview with our PMTV correspondent, the Eka South Council Chairman, Victor Oko, assured a radical approach to potential violators who still believe COVID-19 is a scam.
We are under strict directive to ensure that people are no longer allowed to bars and restaurants to sit in and drink and eat. All that is required is go there, buy whatever you are buying, go to your homes and eat. You are going to see a more radical approach to this enforcement, all in the effort of hyping up the idea of enforcing the COVID-19 protocols.
He further appealed to them to comply with the directive as it is in the interest of their health.
We are not interested in punishing anybody, so we have always been pleading with them to comply with these directives. It is in the interest of everybody, it is in the interest of our community, so that the place will be a better place for all of us.
Speaking with Honorable Barrister Victor Eboka, he said the purpose of the meeting is to enlighten the targeted individuals before enforcement begins, adding that violators will be held liable.
We decided to have a meeting with them today to enlighten them, and we have agreed that we will use before the weekend to do a massive enlightenment. It is on that basis that we invited you to assist us in enlightening the citizens on the need to strictly comply with the rules, both for the hotel owners, for the bar owners, and those that patronize them. They will be held liable if they go contrary to the rules. The law is there, the law is spelled out, and we also have the power to seal up their premises if they are found wanting in this regard.
He further advised the people to comply with the directive to avoid breaching of social distancing preventive measure.
Because we are trying to stop any business that we aid the breaching of the precautionary measures with regards to social distancing and all that.
Speaking on COVID-19 task force team in Eka North East, working in synergy with Eka South in enforcing compliance, he maintained that all COVID-19 task force has equal right to operate irrespective of the local government.
The task force is not limited to only Eka North East or Eka South. They work in both local government areas. There are about 35-man team, and they have the power to work in both local governments. So we are making use of these task force officials and the security agencies to enforce these rules.
The chairman, Bar Owners Association Eka Chapter, Mr. Lawrence Ogbankete, said though the outcome of the meeting wasn't favorable to them, the bar operators, but was optimistic that all this will soon be a thing of the past.
The meeting, though it's not favorable to the bar owners, but you have to endure, because nothing comes without end. Let's see what will still happen for now till a month time or 2 months time.
He urges counterparts to comply with the state's directive, as none knows a carrier of COVID-19 disease, assured that he will enlighten his customers.
Because of this pandemic now, nobody knows who is a carrier. So we have to work with government regulations. When the chairs are turned upside down, you cannot bring it up and sit down. You have to enlighten them. Let them buy and go.
People before now has been accusing you of being so tough on the people as regards since the outbreak of this COVID-19.
Yes.
Some say you're being wicked about it, while some are also applauding your initiative. What do you have to say?
Actually, we welcome all reasonable and objective critics. We're also not unmindful that a whole lot of them are inobjective. So they will come up with outright falsehood. I've been accused of going to a village to throw away palm wine, that I was summoned before the shrine. I've heard all such lies against my person. But I want them to know that what I'm doing is strictly enforcing the rules for our own health. I'm not affected by all those rumors. I'm focused, and I want to ensure that we reduce COVID-19 spread to its barest minimum in our local government. Thank you.
Another executive member of the Bar Owners Association, known as Lady Chat, expressed displeasure on the outcome of the meeting, asking God for intervention.
They don't have to buy and go there. It's not possible like that. So as they asked me to stay at home with my children, to God be the glory. Let God take control. I just leave everything to Almighty God.
From Ika South Council Secretariat, Chinoyenim Kennedy, PMTV News.
Hey everybody, keep watching PMTV.
I'm giving a shout out to PMTV, People's Mind.
Yo guys, it's Emeka from Amsterdam, Holland. Go and check PMTV.
Hey guys, keep watching PMTV Nigeria.
Nigerians, wherever you are, whether you're in Enugu, Lagos, Abuja, keep on watching People's Mind Television, PMTV.